Hello, Fred. If you are curious about the digital version of the Chasing Wonderment Planner, then this is the video to watch. So, I just want to show you a quick overview of what the planner is like and why it's so cool. So, the first thing is the homepage, which essentially just shows you everything that's kind of included inside the planner. You've got the basics, you've got spaces for daily growth. You've got some extra stuff, and there's also some content for if you are a business owner, because a lot of my clients are business owners, and this just kind of helps mesh everything together. So the first thing that we have is a really quick overview of how to use the planner. So this is the place to hang out if you do decide to buy the planner. I walk you through how to set it up, what everything looks like, how everything works, and just give you a really good overview. The cool thing that I love about this planner is that everything is really connected to everything and everything builds on each aspect of it, which is what makes it so awesome. So we have a space for values. These are the things that matter the most to you. Then there's a space for your goals. These are the big picture things that connect to your values. With those goals, you can break them down into individual projects. And these projects have spaces for actual steps, things that you need to do, your intention behind the project, the why behind the project, ways to break this project down so that you can actually create to-do lists. These to-do lists will tie directly into your projects and they will show up on your daily spread. This is kind of where the magic really starts to happen. The daily spread shows you everything that you need to do. So you see a calendar view, you see a list view, you've got intentions, a place for your weekly goals, you've got your habit tracker, you've got daily gratitude, mood, or cycle tracking if that's something that you're interested in. There's so much in this daily spread. This is where you'll spend the most of your time. All of those days that you add build up here. You rarely ever use this. If it feels a little daunting, it's not actually that stressful once you start using the planner. Those days start to connect to your weeks. So you'll begin to see all of those habits building up in this space over here. You'll see them checked off day after day, week after week. It is so cool to see that growth and progress. Every week, you'll have the option to do a weekly review template, which allows you to create some journaling or to fill in some journaling prompts that help you make sure that you are actually chasing after your goals. And all of those weeks file into the months space. So the months hold all the weeks, all the days, everything is connected. And you have another template where you can fill out the clear intentions, which helps you get clear on the past month and set intentions for the next month. Again, everything builds onto everything. So your days, weeks, and months all fill into the quarters section. At the end of each quarter, there is a quarterly goal setting template that is filled with dreaming big exercises, clarity exercises to help you review the past quarter, get some vision for the new quarter coming up, set goals, set new intentions, get really clear, connect those to your projects and your big picture goals and your values. Everything is connected to everything. And finally, your years is where everything really kind of collides. So at the end of every year, there is a yearly review. There is a quarter or a section for you to set new goals for the next year coming, and everything connects to everything. There are little tiny basic things below this. These are things that you will fill out on a weekly, monthly, quarterly basis. There's a place for all the wonderful things you experience, a place for the frustrations so you can get them off your chest and not bring them with you moving forward. There's a space for a word of the year and a way for you to kind of track that over the months and quarters and years as you live your life. There's a category or a space for you to save birthdays and anniversaries. I'm going to change this to say anniversaries as well. And I have Chasing Wonderment anniversary on there for when this business was founded, just for a little bit of fun. But this is a space for you to see this show up on your daily spread. So they will actually show up and you can see which birthdays and anniversaries are coming up next. And then we've got the business hub. So you've got a space to dream about your business if this is something that will apply to you. If it doesn't, feel free to delete after you create this version for yourself. There's a content hub, there's a content calendar. There is so very much that is involved in this planner. I hope that's a really good overview. Again, if you have any questions, I would love to help you out. You can send me an email, kate@chasingwonderment.com. Hopefully, if this is something that you're interested in, you'll ask me any questions. And if it is, then I can't wait to hear how the planner is working for you.